G'day guys, Yossi from Iron Edge here. I have the privilege of introducing Derek Boyer once again, strongman sensation. Man, is there anything you haven't done? Probably not much.
Not much. I will literally have a go at just about anything, mate.
That's awesome. Oh, you're in the right place. I'm here with the Iron Edge log training. What's log training all about?
Well, simply logs are about testing shoulder strength. There's no better way of testing shoulder strength than doing overhead log presses.
Unreal. So
very simple. You guys have got a great log that you have on sale. It's a smaller log, so it makes it more doable to everyday people.
Sure.
In professional circles, we'll use much bigger logs with a much greater diameter.
Sure.
But for anybody out there, doesn't matter what strength level you're at, to use this particular log as a training log is perfect. It's got a couple of different handle placements here for different grip placements. Obviously, the narrower the handle you choose, the more tricep you'll be using overhead, and the wider handles you use will be using more shoulders, overhead. So, look, basically speaking, when we do log lifting, there are two components to it. The first will be to lap the log, and when we do that, we want to try and get into a nice deep position with the log sitting high on the knees.
Sure.
So that the log is actually going to be touching the top of your chest in the bottom position. From this position, using your hips, you're then going to use your hips and come up to it into a standing up position with the log nice and firmly gripped in your arms. You're then going to generate force through your legs, and you're going to pump the log to a complete lockout overhead. And this is what it looks like, okay?
I'll give you a bit of room.
Okay, so I preferably like a slightly wider spaced feet on the log, and my feet will be pointed slightly outwards. And the reason is, when I do get the log to this position, I want to be able to use body momentum and torque. I need to keep my torso straight, and I need to bend into it. By keeping my legs out, it just opens up my hip girdle and allows me to sink into the lift by keeping my torso straight. Okay? By having your feet pointed forward, when you actually sink into it, it tends to bring your torso forward and
over
you'll
the front,
lose the log.
sure.
Okay, so the idea is keep your feet pointed outwards. I like to keep them fairly wide. So the first thing is I'm going to bend down, put the log onto my thighs. And they're going to be very high. You'll see that my elbows are going to be quite high, and the handles are going to be pointed so that your hands are going to be looking straight down on it. Okay, they're not going to be up. Your hands are going to be down on the log. So the log's going to be on top of your chest, and in one motion, it comes to the top of your chest. Now, as you see, my feet are pointing outwards. This allows me to dip into the log and use my legs to generate force up. I'll show it once again, and I'll just do it from a slight angle this time so you can see it from the side view. Okay, so wide grip, go down, lap the log, sit right into it, elbows are nice and high, come up, sink into it.
Solid.
And that's how you do a log lift.
Thanks a lot for coming in, Derek. Awesome tips. If you want to check out the log, or you want to check out some more information on the maniac Derek himself, check out ironedge.com.au.